breaking news also coming in at this point. India Today has scooped details of the income tax crackdown on Siddhartha, the Cafe Coffee Day founder. In January 2019, the Income Tax Department had attached 74.90 lakh shares of Mindtree, in which 22.20 lakh shares belonged to Coffee Day Enterprises and 52.70 lakh shares belonged to its promoter VG Siddhartha. This is very, very crucial information that's coming in of the IT department's crackdown also, where they went ahead and attached several lakhs of shares of Mindtree, in which almost 22 lakh shares belong to Coffee Day Enterprises and 52 lakh shares belonged to VG Siddhartha. Is there some sort of a link, considering that Siddhartha has spoken in great detail in that letter that he's written to the employees about some sort of financial stress that he was under? We will also go across to our reporters to get a sense of exactly what this is about. But let's also understand the business aspect of the story. Rukmini Rao, assistant editor of Business Today, is with us. Also with us is Rajiv Dubey. Rajiv, to you first, explain to us exactly what the financial situation of Cafe Coffee Day is. Because, prima facie, when you look at this entire case, when you look at the kind of details that are coming out, it does seem that Coffee Day wasn't lost, but that really wasn't the case.
Definitely, in the last quarter, reported 75 crore of net profit, which is about 3 times of what it was in the same quarter of last fiscal. So, the company, as of last quarter, was reporting profit. It is still, in debt. The company had a debt of about 6,547 crore. As of the end of fiscal 18-19, and Siddhartha's own stake, he had pledged almost 70% of the 35% stake that he had. So that was the state of the company as far as its financials are concerned. It was not necessarily a loss-making company in the last quarter, as we saw.
And, Rukmini, if I can come across to you, if you could give us really details about what Mindtree's role is as far as Cafe Coffee Day goes. What was Siddhartha's kind of shareholder in Mindtree and in Coffee Day?
Well, Akshita, let me tell you, that's a story over and done. L&T has bought Mindtree, and Siddhartha very successfully was able to offload 20% that he owned. Some bit of it, around 3 on his own, and the rest was with the Coffee Day companies, 2 of his companies which really held close to 20.6% share in Mindtree. There was some bit of concern when Siddhartha was trying to sell these shares since they were pledged. But however, they were able to, in fact, work out a mechanism through an escrow account, L&T actually acquired these shares. L&T provided a letter of comfort for the creditors, which ensured that they released these shares, and L&T was able to acquire this. And also the market regulator, SEBI, really giving a go-ahead to this entire transaction meant that the transaction was clean. Now, let me put things in perspective. When Siddhartha tried to list Cafe Coffee Day in 2015, his debt was around 6,000 odd crores. And that is one of the reasons why his company went to an IPO, went out to the market to say that, hey, look, I'm going to raise money from the market to reduce my debt. And that is really why an IPO was really considered for Cafe Coffee Day till then, which was running a very successful coffee chain along with other businesses. Siddhartha's business interest is not just limited to Cafe Coffee Day. He runs a very successful investment company wherein he's invested in
Rukmini, just stay with me. I'll come back to you to explain this further and go into it in greater detail. I just want to quickly take this across to Munish Pandey as well for the breaking news that we're just putting out on our screens. Munish, what really was this raid about? The IT department had in fact gone ahead and attached several shares from both Mindtree and Coffee Day.
Yeah, well, in the light of allegations that V.G Siddhartha was being harassed by the income tax department, now, it is very important to point out that what the action was. Now, in January 2019, the Income Tax Department raided the premises linked to V.G Siddhartha, and what we have been given to understand is that the attachment was of 74.9 lakh shares. Now, the total share of V.G Siddhartha in Mindtree was around 25%, and after this attachment, he was able to sell only 16%. But the attachment was till date not confirmed. I spoke to the income tax officials also. They are saying that all the concerned parties were informed at that point of time. The allegations that he was being harassed is completely baseless, and at this point of time, they are saying that everything was done according to the regulations. As far as the allegations against Enforcement Directorate is concerned, I spoke to the officials in the Mangaluru unit, and they have told India Today that they received a complaint of FEMA against V.G Siddhartha, but they never lodged a complaint. They never lodged a case against V.G Siddhartha. So the allegation against Income Tax Department and ED is completely baseless. As far as the case is concerned, yes, indeed, he was raided by the Income Tax Department in January.
All right.
As far as the attachment is concerned, this was informed to SEBI.
Okay, so very interesting. What you're telling us is the Income Tax Department has ruled out any harassment, because Siddhartha, in his letter to his employees, claims that he was harassed by the DG of the Income Tax Department. We are closely tracking this angle. Munish, Rukmini and Rajiv Dubey, thanks so much for joining us and really breaking down this aspect of the story.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.